There we go, guys. I quickly gonna add the score, because we're gonna have one map now for FoCuS, 2 maps for Lucifer. Ancient Isles is the 4th map already in that best of 5 grand final for GERA Cup, episode 63 already. 63 episodes of GERA Cup, and only one undead player was able to take a victory in the grand final, and that has been Lucifer. So far, he was performing really well. Echo Alt, on the other hand, was like completely turned around. FoCuS was playing so good there, like Shadowhunter creeping up to level 3, early game was on point. The skeleton kill, of course, of the creep was kind of cool. I like that a lot, but in the end, it's not winning you a game. It's just a cool, cheeky move that you can pull off, and that was cool to see. So, 2-1 score, excuse me, for Lucifer. Still, both of the players are from South Korea, but introducing the players, Lucifer, the grey spawning undead player here on the bottom half of Ancient Isles. On the other hand, we're gonna have FoCuS, the yellow orc player, spawning at the top half here. Also from South Korea, as I said it. He's the legend himself. FoCuS and Lucifer are names that you have heard like in 2006, 7, 8, something like that. And they are still around playing some Warcraft. Both of them did their army service. They returned. The one is in a super good shape for a long time now, which is FoCuS. And Lucifer, he's not in a constant good shape, but his shape is like sometimes he's playing his A game and then it's off. And sometimes then he's like striking again. Everybody expects him, wow, Lucifer is on point, and then all of a sudden it falls off again. So yeah, today we have seen a Lucifer that can be pretty damn strong, especially third game against Loliot, game 1 and 2 against FoCuS. I just want to recall really quickly that were quick games, really well executed, and in the end were just like his games to take, and there was absolutely no doubt about it. We have an Acolyte chilling in the forest, having a good time. Like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna take a walk, I'm gonna think about what am I going to do with my life. Maybe I should apply for that. Maybe I should, like, get a new girlfriend. But in general, he's just scouting the Blade Master, moving downwards and seeing if he's going for the creep spot. Acolyte, like, still sliding around, having a good time. Blade Master now going for the Augur Magi, not taking any damage on the ground, or barely any damage on the ground. Wants to split it up halfway. Early DK this time. Early DK, late Graveyard. We haven't really talked about that, so we will prefer to have an early tech with a late Fiends joining that one. We'll have a super quick tech. Blade Master took quite some hits here from the camp. Acolyte cannot really do all that much about it. He will just chill, is now netted down, and will stay in position. Maybe he got some, I don't know. I don't know. Gonna kill the critter. Sheep drops dead. We're gonna have a beautiful sheep corp here, and we're gonna see 2 skeletons coming out of that. These guys kind of look like the skeleton warriors we have seen on Game of Thrones recently, that just jumped to the 3-eyed raven and stuff. So these guys are definitely from the Game of Thrones, confirmed by me. Late Mars is being driven away, needs to heal up at some point. The 2 skeletons activate the creeps unintentionally. This was completely unintended to happen, because he wanted to keep track of that Blade Master. 2 borrow attack, not going for the 1 borrow attack again. Maybe Hudor can hold the door against the skeletons. We're gonna figure it out in a second. Is this Hudor then? If these are the skeletons? No, this is probably not Hudor. This looks more like a Hudor. Hudor! Hudor! Absolutely, yeah. Sorry for the poor voiceover. We're gonna have a Blade Master creeping that Geomancer here, getting an Agility Tomb, of course, increasing the Agility primary ability or attribute of the Blade Master, so it's good to have that one. Going to creep the Gnoll Brute, getting the kill on that one. If he finishes the camp, he should be close to level 2, or is this actually enough? I don't think so. I think he misses maybe a skeleton kill for that level 3. 1 Fiend is now there for Lucifer. You can see, we can compare the tech. Tech is about the same speed, and as it seemed, this was perfect. The perfect amount of experience that you will need to get your Blade Master up to level 2. So a very nice creep route. Now we're gonna see Boots of Speed as well as the Circlet of Mobility being bought by the Blade Master. Perfect pickups for him. On the other side, 0 experience there. Still for the DK. Uses a coil to get rid of that one. Third Ziggurat in the far back of the base. I like the wall off again. Really nice designed base. So far, completely paying off for itself. Gonna have that DK going to intercept some creeping. He needs to be careful if he doesn't want to be surrounded. The critter almost blocked him in. But so far, he's in a good spot. Blade Master now running away. By the way, Grubby starts screaming. If you want to jump over, follow Grubby on Twitch. If you want to see that one. I've heard that they're gonna play some 2 and 2 Grubby and Todd. I think everybody wants to see that. So definitely gonna jump to that stream. Maybe after the GERA Cup final or just right now. Gonna have the Fiends now going for that creep spot, but Blade Master keeping tabs of everything. Can he surround that Gnoll Overseer? He did that. He's surrounding that, but it seems like FoCuS is like, you know what? Since you are so committed and so worried about this camp, I just gonna take the level 6 Forest Troll Warlord and take one of the biggest camps and biggest chunk of experience from your side and put it into my pocket, which will be really beneficial for him. Let's see what kind of an item that will be. Healing Ward? Wind of the Wind. Can be really strong. So Blade Master healing up as soon as he can afford it. There he goes. The healing can still not be used on the grunts. And now you can see Lucifer spotting that one with the one skeleton, seeing, okay, your units are low, you are in that position, I'm on the other side of the map, I will definitely go and creep your Forest Troll Warlord. You took mine, I took yours, we are even now, but the Ankh of Reincarnation will only be a booster in terms of gold. 400 gold, or no, is it actually that crazy? I cannot recall correctly. Let's say 250 gold for selling an Ankh. I don't want to go like all out on the 400 and commit to that statement. I'm not so sure about it. Oh, it's Cyclone. He needs to block with one other Fiend. He needs to block with the Fiend. Oh, what the hell are you doing? You could have killed that one. Oh, okay. I know why he's not doing it. If he hits the Fiend, he gets slowed down. He kills the Fiend, but he cannot get away because he doesn't have mana for another Windwalk. I think he was also kind of like making that calculation in his head. Can I get away with that? Can I do that? I'm down a map, and if I lose that one map, it's just basically GG. Claws of Attack will be a nice item for the Lich. Tier 3 is already halfway through for the Underplayer. Slaughterhouse is kicking in slowly but steadily. And we see that the Shadowhunter goes for some really offensive creeping on the Undead side of the map, taking that natural expansion from him. So we're gonna have that Gnoll Overseer dying. Talisman of Invasion, a good one, but usually an item that FoCuS doesn't give enough credit to, or... No, okay, let's rephrase that. An item that he doesn't have, like, or doesn't think that there's value for it. Like, maybe it's not necessarily, like, a really good item. Just me and, like, a few other guys give it, like, a lot of credit. I think Mischance is just ridiculous in Warcraft. He can surround that one, but the Shadowhunter is coming in from the other side. He's not level 2 yet, so... Is this a fight that the Undead player can take? Probably not. And the Cyclone after the Hex, that is just ridiculous. You will never be able to cast any kind of a coil with that kind of crazy follow-up. Is he going to lose his first hero? Whoa, that was close. I think if he doesn't give him the Frost Armor, this one is definitely dead. But Hex, Cyclone keeping you from coiling your units for like an eternity, that's just crazy, guys. The Tornado Cyclone in the chat. Awesome, Tag Dog. Thank you very much for providing us with that. So we're gonna have 2 statues already. Destroyer upgrade is about to come, and you can see the Lich wants to go for that creeping there. He wants to go for that spot, but there is no spot. You can see FoCuS already took care of that one and removed it from the map. Is now going to take it on the other side as well. So Shadowhunter will go up to level 3 after finishing that one. No, this will probably not be enough. He will take like another round of XP at the mercenary camp. And yeah, Cyclone can be really strong. Like, it's way better than what we have seen on the side of Lucifer. Like, to be honest, it's not that impressive to have an Ankh. Sometimes there are moments in the game where an Ankh can turn the game around, but this was definitely not one of them. Destroyer upgrade about to be done. I think he will go for the Tavern, and he just lacks a little bit of resources to get the 3rd hero. Lich is level 2, DK is level 3, Healing Potion and Town Portal is there. Blade Master is roaming around. On the other side, we see Shadowhunter is actually level 3 after finishing a bunch of these creeps. He got no Forest Troll. He's just creeping it with the End Snare and the Spirit Walker, as well as the Shadowhunter. Sobi Mask, very good item. Very, very good item. Dark Ranger is the 3rd hero now on the field. He was like, you know what, this kind of Pit Lord, that's not working for me. I'm gonna stick to my guns. Yo, you're not willing to lose that statue. He wanted to bait out his silence. Didn't get that one.
A town is under siege.
Lightning Orb already available. Orb of Lightning, there it is. 46 supply. Nothing is being started here. He wants to go for some more creeping. DK is scouting everything. Level 3 Shadowhunter with barely 150 mana. But Sobi Mask and Clarity are kicking in. He definitely needs to buy like a mana potion. Yes, does that right now. Perfect. Perfect read on that. DK is being answered. He thinks that this is the right one, but no. No, this is definitely not the right one. And the mana regeneration will be really good. Scouting with one skeleton, leaving it behind to check what's going on. Calling, hold the door! Watching what's happening there. 50 supply against 50 supply. I feel 50 against 50 is always like Orc favored, unless you have like 3 mana destroyers in the air, ripping all of the units apart. Not much mana on that Blade Mars. Needs to be careful, but DK needs to be careful as well. Like, Orc player keeps tabs of him. If he runs to the shop to buy something, he will be caught with Ensnare, Hex, forced into a town portal, and worst case scenario loses that hero. Yeah, Talisman of Evasion is pretty useless against Undead because most of the damage will come from magic attacks. Not so sure, the Orb of Corruption with the Fiend shots is like not something that you should underestimate. But yeah, the main damage output will come from spells. The attacking Concave, I feel, is not that great for the Orc player. Silence on the Shadowhunter needs to dispel that one. Did that. The one Raider is about to drop down. But the Grunts will melt against the Mana Destroyers. 2 Grunts already down. Silence should be available in a second. Not using Frost Armor, and the DK needs to use the Healing Potion as well as Frost Armor. He keeps the Fiend alive with the Frost Armor. Needs to now try and save the kill the Kodo Beast. Not doing that one as of yet. But he killed a huge chunk of units. But 2 units got eaten. If the 2 units were not in the stomach of the Kodo, I think this would have been a great fight. But since FoCuS was able to eat both of them, and now he can transition over to that camp and creep that on top of it, that is just way too harsh. That was just way too harsh. That's 6 supply in the Kodo stomachs. The destroyers are not as scary without mana as they are with mana. Invo Potion. There was just a lack of Invo Potion on the DK. Could have stayed in that fight, could probably get more out of that, could have like sniped 1 or 2 Kodo Beasts over the course of the fight with that Invo Potion equipped. But yeah, sometimes you just lack that one little potion or that one little thing that would have changed the entire mechanic of the game at this point. He wants to get this Lich up to level 3 right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
They haven't played Last Refuge, nor do they have played Amazonia yet, so one of the maps should still be in the pool for the 5th map if it's coming down to that. And we have like upkeep against no upkeep, 60 supply against 50 supply, which is not always a really good position for you. And especially it's a bad position for you if you are sitting in your own main base. If you're sitting in your own main base, not attacking, and you pay taxes for the money that you are mining, it's definitely not the right course. If you're not paying taxes and you're banking in your own base, that's a whole lot of a different story. We're gonna see one attack upgrade kicking in for the Headhunter. I think that's a good one, because they scale really well with the damage, and the Kodo Aura on top of that. Blade Master +7. He will have level 2 crit in a second, plus Kodo Beast Aura when he's next to it. Yeah, two of the Fiends are gone. Yeah, the 2 Fiends are gone. Shadowhunter is full mana, or he can go up to 510 mana. He found himself a Robe of the Magi by creeping the mercenary camp like to the right side after the big fight. So this stacks up perfectly. Sobi Mask, on top of that, we're gonna have like a Robe of the Magi. Mana pool maximum 510 mana. Lucifer is committing to that one big fight. But if he lacks like Invo Potions on his heroes, there's like a lot of space or a lot of chances that he's taking at this point. DK without an Invo Potion? So not going to work. If you have like 20 supply more than your opponent, he will just snipe your hero and win the game by that. Will be really hard. There is still an Invo Potion in that shop available that he could buy. But he also needs a lot of resources to morph all the destroyers. Gets like a few more skeletons from the Dark Arrow of the Dark Ranger. Gets the level 3 for the Lich finally. Level 2 Nova is important against the Headhunters. It's doing like a really nice DPS. Or not DPS, it's just does like an AoE damage that is like amazing. Wind Riders are added to the mix. Wind Riders are amazing as well against Destroyers. As soon as the mana is gone. Not sure if he got the poison spares. So, no, doesn't seem that way. He got one attack upgrade for them as well as a defense upgrade. But the Destroyers with mana are moving in on all the Headhunters. Seems like caught him a little bit unprepared. DK is in the middle of everything. A few of the Headhunters are gone. The Wind Riders are gone as well. So no more to that one. He should definitely try to kill the Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter goes down. Amazing spot for Lucifer. But he cannot lose that Lich. He cannot lose the Lich. The Lich stays alive. Very last second call saves him. But now only Destroyers remain. He needs to snipe the Kodo Beast. Dispels even that Blight. That was beautiful. Now the Blade Master is the next target. We see that he uses an Invo Potion. Keeps one of the Destroyers alive for quite some time. Maybe he killed the last remaining Raider as well as that Kodo Beast. That would be really good. He dispels all the Spiritling. Losing his Shadowhunter like that. Where's the downfall? And the downfall spiral continues. Does he have another coil? He cannot do it right now. Does he have another Nova? No more Nova for now. But he's chasing him and he's driving him away. He's going for the kill on the second Kodo Beast. And it seems like Lucifer finds himself in a really good spot of taking a second win of the GERA Cup here. Before that, no Undead player was able to win it once. Now we're gonna have a guy going in for the second one in a row. That Info Potion is still on cooldown. Coil finishes him in time. The Dark Ranger, the Shadowhunter was silenced as well. He couldn't use the heal wave. Perfect silence. Lucifer, hands down, big congratulations, man. Big shoutouts to you, bro. Well played. I hope you see that, or if you hear it from someone. Lucifer, that was a sick performance. That was a really, really sick performance by you. I'm really impressed. Some of the best underplay I've seen in a long time. Big shoutout, my man. Lucifer, you are doing it. You are doing it, and congrats on your second title for the GERA Cup. Before that, no Undead ever achieved it. Now you achieve it 2 times in a row. That's impressive. That's really impressive. I hope you have a good time with that 100 bucks that you just won. Best of 5 result in the end. 3-1 for Lucifer. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole day. We are already reaching like the 5-hour mark here. We had like 200 to 400 people watching, which is amazing, guys. Thank you very much for every single one of you. I will link the giveaway once again. We're gonna have a giveaway. I'm gonna put it in chat again. There's the giveaway. You can still win that beautiful keyboard. We're gonna have that giveaway open for 2 more days. Woo, woo, woo. It's a mechanical keyboard, but the downside is it's a German layout, like on the keys. So in case you cannot use a German keyboard for some reason, might be not the best thing to pick up, but it's still like a 80 or 90 euro keyboard. So I think you want to be part of that and want to grab that one as a prize. You basically don't have to do all that much for it. Just sign up, do that one. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe next time Andy is joining me, Itra Newman. He's an amazing sidekick for casting purposes. Would be lovely to have you around. Maybe also for the King of the Hill. King of the Hill will be on Wednesday. Punch Club, I feel like taking a break and eating something. I'm not sure if I will be back. Even if you're in America, I'm gonna ship it to you. But it will, of course, be a pain to deal with a German keyboard layout as an American. You know? So, guys, it has been an amazing ride. It was a nice GERA Cup. I hope you enjoyed it. Gonna send out all the replays to the subscribers. Gonna upload the VODs to YouTube. I hope you, as I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a nice weekend. I'm not sure if I will be back later with some Punch Club, like in 1 hour or something. I cannot really promise on that, but if we don't do it today, we're probably gonna do it tomorrow. So I want to beat that Punch Club game so that I can scratch it off my list and say like, check, and I got this, it's over. Because I really enjoyed playing it the other day. And yeah, just hit the follow button, take part in the giveaway. Replays go out to the subs. VODs will be on YouTube probably tomorrow, like by the... Tomorrow, like midday, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I'm gonna upload it, put some text in it, and just so you know, you can watch it again. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice weekend, and see you probably again on the stream, having a good time with Warcraft. Go over to Grubby, have a good time. I'm probably gonna host him here. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Gonna do that real quick. Because I think most of the people will go over to Grubby anyhow, so I can just send you there, which makes it a little bit easier to you. There you go, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye, and see you around.
The sun is barely beating. The air is getting. Infected,